Conclusion and transformational call. The sovereignty of consciousness as Annie Besant's Thought Power. Its control and culture is more than a book, it is an initiation. To engage deeply with its teachings is to undergo a quiet but irreversible shift in understanding, where the boundaries between thought and reality blur, where the mind is revealed not as a passive observer but as a dynamic architect of existence. We have traversed the conceptual landscapes of her work, from the cosmic nature of thought to its symbolic representations, from practical disciplines to collective implications. Now we arrive at the threshold of the only question that truly matters. What will you do with this knowledge? The illusion of powerlessness, dissolved modern life thrives on a pervasive myth that we are victims of circumstance, hostages to external forces, genes, economics, social systems, fate. Besant's work shatters this illusion with the force of a lightning strike. If thoughts are creative energies, then the locus of power has always been within. This is not a call to naive optimism, but to awakened responsibility. Every moment of resentment nursed, every hour of worry indulged, every instant of courage summoned. These are not ephemeral states, but active sculptings of destiny. Consider the implications. A fractured mind creates a fractured life. Chaos in thought mirrors chaos in circumstance. A harmonized mind magnetizes harmony. Clarity within attracts coherence without. The transformational call here is urgent. Stop waiting for the world to change you. Start changing the world by changing your thoughts. The path of the mental adept to master thought is to step onto the path of the adept, not in the sense of esoteric elitism, but as a lifelong student of consciousness. This path demands relentless awareness, becoming a witness to your own mental currents, observing thoughts without attachment, like clouds passing across the sky of mind. Deliberate replacement, not just suppressing negativity, but transmuting it. Anger becomes fuel for justice. Fear becomes a catalyst for preparation. Loneliness becomes an invitation to deeper connection. Sacred patience, understanding that mental culture is the work of a lifetime. Trees do not grow overnight. Neither does the mind's mastery. The ripple effect. Your mind as a cosmic force, here lies perhaps the most humbling and exhilarating revelation. Your thoughts are not yours alone. Just as a single candle can ignite 1,000 others without diminishing its own flame, so too does a disciplined mind illuminate the collective consciousness. History's greatest reformers, artists, and visionaries were not merely talented individuals, they were conduits of thought forms, powerful enough to reshape cultures. You need not be a world leader to wield this power. The parent who consistently thinks love into a child shapes generations. The teacher who implants curiosity in students alters the future's intellectual landscape. The stranger who silently blesses a crowded subway car shifts the unseen atmosphere. This is the true butterfly effect, not chaos theory, but consciousness theory, where micro shifts in mental energy create macro shifts in reality. The invitation: begin where you are. The journey starts now, not tomorrow, not after some imagined ideal conditions are met. Begin with these steps. The morning directive: before reaching for your phone, spend 5 minutes planting a seed thought for the day. Let it be a quality you wish to embody. Today I am clarity. Today I am courage. The evening audit: reflect, not just on actions, but on thoughts. Where did your mind wander without permission? Where did it shine with intention? The silent revolution: choose one relationship or environment and commit to shifting its thought climate. If it's a space of complaint, introduce gratitude. If it's a space of haste, model presence. The ultimate truth: you are already creating the final awakening is this: you have never not been using thought power. The only choice is whether to use it unconsciously, scattering mental energy like a careless sewer, or to wield it with the precision of a master. Annie Besant's work is a mirror held up to our latent sovereignty. The reflection shows us not as we are, but as we might become, architects of light in a world thirsting for illumination.